and welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a look using the beautiful Zulu palette by Juvias Place. I have so many of the Juvias Place palettes, however I have not had the opportunity to use all of them. So today I'm going to try to get a little creative. Look how pretty these colors are. I think I'm going to probably be playing with maybe this brown, maybe the yellow, but definitely the orange, maybe this turquoise color, and this purple. I know a lot of times you guys see my videos and either there's music playing, I'm not really talking. It's because a lot of things going on in my background. So for me, I like to listen to music while doing makeup. So to keep myself from getting dinged or getting a copyright claim or anything on YouTube, I just don't talk on my videos at all. But today I'm definitely going to suck it up. I'm not going to listen to any music. I'm going to do my makeup step by step, and I'm also going to talk to you babes. This is your first time to my channel, welcome. I hope that you'll see something here that you like, something that you enjoy, that will also make you want to click that subscribe button below. Also, make sure you click the bell notification. To everyone else returning, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I definitely feel like I have so many products. Matter of fact, scratch products. I have so much makeup. I know a long time when I first came to YouTube, I put up a makeup collection, right? But back then, my makeup collection was literally nothing. So now, like, I'm on a whole different other level. If you guys want to see my updated makeup collection, make sure to thumbs up this video. Also share this video. Tell your sister, tell your auntie, tell your cousins, girl. I'm definitely going to be using some new products. I know that we all tend to be creatures of habit, and we have our favorite things that we like to use. So I think pretty much for today, I'm going to be using the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation in the shade Sienna. Just gonna kind of play around with some new products. So normally I really don't have any issues with my skin. My face is already clean, but before I start applying my makeup, I always like to make sure that I go in and I use this Dickinson's Pore Perfecting Toner just to clean my skin and to kind of shrink any pores that I have. So, and I just use that on the little cotton rounds that you can get from Walmart, Target, CVS, and I just kind of take some out. I'm trying to find my mirror. And I'm just like, even though you take a shower and you clean your face, sometimes I notice like you still have like dirt on your skin. So this is what I got, and I always, even with my clients, I always like cleaning my client's face, because you can say come with a clean face, but yet you're outside, like you're over here, you're over there, like So when my clients sit in my chair before I do anyone's makeup, I always be sure to clean their skin using this. This is really good. I got this from Walmart. After I clean my skin, the second step, I am going to hydrate my face. I do that just to bring some moisture back to my skin before I apply my moisturizer. I like my skin to be very plumped. It just kind of makes the foundation and everything else going real flawlessly. So we're going to go ahead and add some moisture to the face. And I only use face setting spray for that. It depends on what type of face setting spray you use. There's lots of different facial sprays that you can use. So for me, I'm going to be using the Calming Facial Prime and Setting Mist. This is with hibiscus, cucumbers, and fresh rose water. I got this from TJ Maxx. Once it air dries, I'm going to add my moisturizer, which you guys know that this is my all-time favorite. This is definitely my go-to moisturizer. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water. I love this stuff. I love it because it just kind of brings life to your skin. It makes your skin look plumped. It definitely adds that much needed moisture. So this is honey, you're gonna always see me with this blue bottle. You're gonna always see me with this blue bottle. It smells good, and I definitely love using this on my clients, especially my dry skinned clients. This does wonders with plumping that skin. So since my face is already dried down, I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize. You don't have to use your hand. You can use a brush, you can use a sponge, anything you feel comfortable with. I just advise to make sure that your hands are clean before you put them on your face. Okay, so usually on my clients, I like to start foundation first, but on myself, I like to start with my brows first. I start with my brows first because they're like very sparse and thin. Like, I never really had brows like you guys. A lot of times I don't even know what I be using this spoolie for, because I'm like this and I'm like, please, the hairs don't even damn move, girl. So what you doing? What you doing, girl? Let me go ahead and prime my face. And to prime my skin, I'm gonna be using the NYX Hydro Touch Hydration Base Primer. I love this primer. This is really good for people with dry skin. I just like to add the plumpness, anything moisturizing to my skin. Like I mentioned before, it makes the foundation go on a lot smoother. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, and then I'm just gonna take my Instapot cheek brush to apply my primer. And I definitely try to get up in the T-zone area with this primer. Using a primer is very important. Some people feel like you don't have to use a primer, but basically I just like using a primer. I feel like the makeup goes on a lot smoother. Because I moisturize my skin, I like to set my brows. I love setting my brows because when I get ready to draw my brows on, it's not slippery. The pencil is very pigmented. So me personally, honey, I love putting setting powder on my brows. Okay, I think for me, my brows are very fleekish with that setting powder on there. So that's what we're gonna do. And to add that setting powder, I'm just gonna use the Real Technique setting brush. Let me tell y'all about brushes. I think when I first started out with makeup, I was more so like a Coastal Scents brush type of girl. I was the BH Cosmetics girl. I was also an e.l.f. girl. Nothing is wrong with those brushes. Nothing at all, honey. Because listen, I remember where I came from. But now, since my makeup career has kind of elevated a little bit, I've noticed a slight change in my brushes. The brushes I use now, I use a lot of the Real Techniques brushes. I love those brushes. I think for the most part, a lot of them scope so good to your face. It just comes in handy. I feel like the brush does most of the work. You don't have to do a lot of work, okay? Because you know, with this whole damn quarantine going on, bitch done got real lazy. Real lazy. So I use a lot of Real Technique brushes, and I definitely use a lot of the Morphe brushes. Like, can we just get a moment of silence for Morphe? Okay, Morphe is the shit. And plus, Morphe brushes are not that expensive. I mean, I have a Morphe in the Aventura Mall, so that's where I go. And honey, their brushes is literally bomb. But hey, to each his own. What works for me may not work for you. And I'm just using the Born This Way setting powder, and this is in the shade Translucent Medium. And when I put it on, I'm pressing the product. I'm pressing. I be telling myself, like, listen, you gotta make sure these brows is fleek. Alright, so the way I get my brows fleeky, first of all, I love using the ColourPop Precision Brow Pencil. I use two pencils. I use black and brown to trace the brow, and then I go in with Banging Brunette to fill the brow in. Watch this. And you know what? I'm not even gonna brush the brows into place because I really don't have nothing to brush into place. Okay. Ooh, I feel like that was nice. You see how pigmented that is? With that powder, it definitely helps a lot. It definitely helps a lot. Okay, y'all, don't brows, don't be. Yes. And I love holding my pencil down here. I don't hold my pencil up here because then I think it's too harsh. Disclaimer, me, the way I do it, I hold it back here. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and move in with Bangin' Brunette, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill them in. Then I go ahead and use that spoolie part to just kind of blend this out. Brows look pretty nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean them up. I'm not sure which concealer I'm going to use to clean my brows up with. So let me see. I think the top of my brows are good, so I'm not going to clean the top of my brows up. I'm just going to worry about cleaning under the brow. Alright, so I'm going to use MAC Studio Fix. This is the 24-hour concealer. This is in the shade NC48. Alright, so brows is done. They came out pretty good. Pretty nice. Eyeshadow base. I'm going to be using the P. Louise base. This is in the shade Rumor 4. So I'm going to be using this one, and you only need a pea size of this. So now that the base is on, I do not want to set it with setting powder, but I do want it to dry down just a tad bit. So I know I may be looking kind of funny right now with my eyes stretched this wide, but it's so that I don't crease, because my eyes are hooded. They tend to crease, so I don't want them to crease. So alright, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this on. And basically I just swirl my brush all in the product. And I just pat, like I'm patting that in. I'm not windshield wiper motions, no. I'm just patting that orange right in here. If you guys hear those bells, that's my dog. Take this brush with just what's on it and kind of softly blend out the end. We're going to go in with a smaller brush, and we're going to darken the crease up with this brown. And I kind of put that brown lower than I put the orange. So using the same P. Louise to cut my crease, and I made sure that my MAC 252 brush is flat. I noticed for me, because my eyes are hooded, sometimes it's kind of hard for me to cut my crease evenly amongst each eye. What I learned, if I hold my eyes open like this, I can cut the crease a lot better. So that's what I'm going to do. Listen, my cut crease is come out so nicely. Like, I'm trying to keep my damn eyes scratched because I don't want to start over. By me already having it like this, I'm pretty sure it already done kind of like dried down a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that same brown, because we only using one palette, it's the Zulu palette. I'm gonna take this brown and I'm gonna smoke out the outer ends of the cut crease. So I smoked it out with the brown. I'm going to go in with the orange. So what I'm gonna do, I'm trying to see if I want to add yellow, but it is really nice. So you know what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some yellow. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take this yellow above the orange. using this color for the lid. So let's go, let's go. So this is like really nice. However, my yellow did get kind of lost in between the orange and this teal color. Yeah, but other than that, it's really nice. Pretty much this is the eye. I think I'm gonna put some glitter in the crease. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but y'all stay tuned. Some glitter because that orange didn't show up too. Every goddamn thing canceled. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in his face. As you guys seen earlier in this video, I have already moisturized and primed my face. I'm gonna go right ahead and jump into my foundation. This is gonna be a new foundation that I'm using, and it's gonna be the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. This will be my first time using this one. I'm definitely gonna try the shade Sienna. I'm gonna try the shade Sienna and see how that comes out. And I'm just gonna pump this on the back of my hand, and I will definitely be using my Real Techniques Insta Pop Cheek Brush. I love this brush to apply foundation. I mean, it just has the foundation look so airbrushed. So I do this just to warm it up on the back of my hand. Yellow on the dark side, so I'm gonna mix that. I'm gonna mix this with walnut just to lighten it up a tad bit. All right, that's a lot better. I'm gonna use the sharp, what is sharp? I'm gonna be using Deep, and just to give me like a pop of brightness, I'm gonna use Tan Sam. The first one I'm going to apply to my face is gonna be Deep. shade, I'm basically gonna be just focusing that under my eyes and my forehead. I'm not really gonna focus too much on my cupid's bow and my chin. And I'm only gonna put a little bit of this because I don't want it to be too bright. And like I was mentioning to you guys, I used to use the beauty blender. I probably still do, but I just haven't used it recently. I really fell in love with using the Real Techniques setting powder brush to blend out my concealers. I feel like when I use that brush, everything is basically airbrushed, and I like that look. So that's what I'm gonna use. And this is the Real Techniques setting brush for you guys. You can find this at Walmart, Target. You can get it out of Ulta. So to blend out, I'm gonna let my forehead in this area sit for a little bit. So I'm just gonna blend out what's on my chin. Take my foundation brush and just go over the ends just to make sure that it's seamless. Do my forehead too, because sometimes you have those lines of demarcation and you really don't even realize it until after you done set your face and everything. And it's like once you set your face, it's not moving. Brush, make sure the ends are seamless and blended. Alright, so now it's time to contour, and if you want to make sure we look snatched. Alright, and you already know I'm going to be using the Black Opal True Color foundation stick. This is in the shade Ebony Brown. This is my favorite thing to contour with. I've used other things in the past to contour, and I just feel like my face contour was not on point like it normally is when I use this. So this is basically one of my go-to. You can find this at Walmart, Walgreens, I think. I want my nose to be snatch. Normally to blend out my contour, I use the Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques. I told you guys I love Real Techniques. And I just press, basically I'm just bouncing it, blending it in. Make sure you blend it in with that concealer up here too that we applied. We want everything to blend in. Blending this out, make sure you blend this into the hairline. You don't want it to look like you have two different colors going on. I think that's the only part I hate, is like trying to get the product out of your hairline. Well, I'm already coming together, and the other side is not even blended out yet. Come on, I love a good slay. See that? Yes, y'all, look at that nose. Okay, so now we're gonna set the under the eye, and I'm so confused. I have no idea what powder I'm gonna be using. Lately I have been using this Luscious by Lynn powder, like the bomb.com. Like, I really like this powder. I was definitely asleep on this powder. So basically, this is probably going to be the powder that I'm going to be using. Once again, this is the Luscious by Lynn setting powder. This is in the shade Butternut Beige. So to blend out my under eye, I'm just going to use another brush because I already have setting powder on the setting powder brush, and I don't want to try to blend it out but yet set it at the same time. Y'all, I just paused because I literally thought that I was not recording. Oh my god. I just found it real convenient at that moment to use that brush just to get under the eye. Because it's starting to feel like no matter how much you blend and set, like it's still some parts that still tend to crease. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my MAC mineralized skin finish powder in the shade Dark Deep. To set my face, I'm going to be using the Instapop face brush. A lot of people use this brush also to apply foundation. If that's what you want to do, to each his own. I think this brush is really good for applying powder and also applying your foundation. So I do both, and I just make sure I get into this powder. Make sure that my face is set also, I like to do this. And if it's sticky, you need to add more powder. Ooh, I feel beautiful, and I'm not even done yet. Like, I'm going to be using the Saharian Blush 1 palette. And I'm going to be mixing these two colors together. These two. I darken up my contour first, then put my blush on. But I want to see if I can get my contour shade to blend in better with my blush. So now I'm going to contour. This is another all-time favorite palette of mine. This is from the Crayon Case. This is their Contourition notebook. They're really good palette. Definitely love it. You can even get natural looks out of these just with these few colors in here. I always use this one to contour. Ooh, yeah. Like, Capo, who this woman? Okay. powder right under my eyes. I love to just take a brush and sweep under it. The powder I use is not that light, so I'm not gonna go over it with my mineralized skin finish powder. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Just basically pressing it in. Just doing it so when I do take pictures with flash, it won't flash back. I'm trying to figure out what lips I'm gonna do for this. Like, what lips you girl gonna do? I'm gonna go under in the waterline with the LA Girl pencil. I hate that part because the eyes tend to run. Like, yeah, I feel like I come too far. Hello, I come too far. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my highlight. Since the highlight I have close to me is gonna be Gold Deposit, that's the highlight that I'm going to use. Listen, you can't never sleep on Gold Deposit, honey, because it comes through every time. That's probably why I have it out, because it's handy. Ooh, did I overdo that? It's alright. Alright, so for under the eye, I'm just gonna put that same orange under the eye. Maybe some nude lip. Like, I'm a nude lip type of girl. Like, I love nude lips. Put this mascara. Go in with the mascara. I don't know, maybe when I get time, I'll probably do like a get to know me video. I got a lot of videos in mind that I need to do. I just think sometimes I get kind of sidetracked because when I start doing the videos, it's almost like I have to concentrate to make sure that my look comes out right. Because just a blink of an eye, you done fucked up something. But yes, honey, like, get into this. Get into this. Let me see if I got a little. No, I'm not gonna put no glitter on because I already got glitter. I already got the glitter, if you guys can see that. So I don't know, I just feel like I just need to stick to a nude lip because I got glitter and everything else going on up here. I just think here needs to stay cute, and yeah, nude. So I think I'm gonna go in with my favorite lip combo, which is gonna be the Kylie Jenner lip pencil in True Brown Clay, and the Kylie Jenner matte lipstick in Dulce K. Lip pencil on, I love to like that because it blends it out. So I gotta get my life with this highlight because I didn't get it. Shimmer in my tear duct, like I just do. I have to have it in there. I have to have that. I just gotta make sure I cross my T's and dot all my I's. Now it's time to set my face, and to set my face, so to set my face, I'm going to be using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Now this is what you call bomb. This is bomb as hell. If you don't have this setting spray in your life, you need to put it in your life. You will thank me later, okay? So I like to drown myself, like. I love the way it comes out. It's not like a spray, it's like a mist. I think I did a really good job of putting this together. I'm really loving the eyes. I'm definitely feeling the lip. Like I mentioned before, this is one of my go-to lips. If you guys are feeling this look, honey, make sure you guys comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. I just want to say thank y'all so much for watching for another slate. And until next time, bye.